Hi, welcome to Mama D's Fort. I wanted to show you my brand new Blackstone griddle. 22-inch, baby. Look at that cooking space. I'm so excited. So this is brand new. I haven't used it yet, so I wanted to take you along with me while I season it. We're going to use canola oil. You can use canola oil, you can use vegetable oil, any kind of oil on the market. Olive oil, coconut oil. Coconut oil is probably the healthiest for you to use, but I have just canola oil in my Blackstone. Yes. So what I'm going to do is we've been letting the griddle heat up, so it's got pretty warm right now. I'm just going to put some of my oil, a light coating of oil. And it's a little bit windy out here, so hopefully the heat will stay up on this.
Hopefully the sound doesn't get picked up either badly.
So we're just going to kind of spread this around, and this is cold, hard steel, this griddle is. And you can see that I am using just paper towel. If you have an old rag or something you want to use, you can do that. But I'm just using paper towel. So we're going to kind of just let that sit on there a few minutes and cook itself off, and then we're going to do it again. So we've been letting our griddle, you can see that it's going to make its own marks of where the heat, you can tell where the heat is mostly on it. And we want this on a high heat right now because we really want to season this good. And you can see it's brand new from the factory, so we're also cleaning it while we're seasoning it. And if we don't want to burn, I'm going to put on my trusty little griddle glove. This thing is awesome. It will protect your hand up to 450 degrees. They say, I've never stuck my hand in 450 degree temperature, but that's what they say. We're going to put another seasoning on here. You know what I like about this, Dave? Look at this. It doesn't drip. So it waits till you squeeze the bottle. All right, here we go. One of the nice things I love about my griddle is that, as you can see, it comes with this little cutout in the back, and over the top of it is where the grease goes. See that we've got this little insert here, which makes cleanup really a breeze. But I'm excited to use this. That sucker's hot. Oh, yeah. So I've turned the heat down just a little bit, because we're seasoning this and we want it to season really good. A lady the other day asked me, you mean you cook hamburger meat on this? I cook everything on this. I've made, well, on my 17-inch before the 22-inch. Thank you, Dave, for my bigger griddle. And he'll put a picture of that up so you can see the difference in it. But what I'm going to do is, while I'm talking, I'm just going to go ahead and season this again. And you want to do this about 5 times. You can do it 7 times, you know, but 5 puts a really good coat on it. If you're cooking on it, you're going to just clean it off with your spatula, metal spatula, Blackstone, of course, or any metal spatula that you have, because you're not going to dig into it, because this is steel. It can hold that. It can hold the heat, and it holds the cleaning of your griddle. I've cooked everything. I've cooked French toast, pancakes, crepes, Philly cheesesteaks, stir fries, just roasted vegetables. I've done hot dogs, everything on this griddle. And I don't even own a grill anymore. I told Dave I need to have just a little bitty grill, some grill steaks on it. I used it one time and I ended up throwing it away because I can grill steaks on my Blackstone griddle. We're going to add one more coat on here. Now, as you can imagine, this thing, I mean, I can feel the heat. I'm not burning my fingers, but I can feel the heat through here. So I'm just going to get rid of this little thing. One of the things you may notice on here is my little side pieces. Outside, you get a lot of wind, especially in some of the campgrounds. And we're at Lake Conroe, 1000 Trail Lake Conroe RV Park. And it can get pretty windy here. These really cut down on the wind, and therefore you're not worrying about your fire going out. Your fire temperature stays the same. Dave, show this right here, how this color, it's going to color differently because this is telling me right here that this is the high heat areas. Now the nice thing about the Blackstone 22 is it's got two H-shaped burners, and so you could turn one off and just cook on one side, turn them both down to low, and I do have them turned down to low because that's pretty high heat right there. We're going to take and do one more on here. And I have quite a lot of towels here because even though I have these gloves on, you know, that comes through that and it gets pretty hot.
But also she's got with this a shelf and some adjustable legs that will really help when you're in these campgrounds, wherever you're at.
The thing that's nice about the Blackstone griddle, the 22-inch with the stand, other than the little shelf that comes with it, is those legs fold up and they store about that deep into your RV, in our bay there, and it makes it really easy. And then of course this stores separately, all as one piece. So I'm really looking forward to it. We have not traveled with this yet. We just got it recently, so we've not put it away and traveled with it or anything. We're just seasoning it for the first time. We're pretty much done with our seasoning here for this first time around. And you want to make sure that you season the sides too, because after all, this is all one big piece of steel, and you know what happens with steel if you don't protect it and you just leave it out in the weather? It's gonna rust. What I'm gonna do now is I've got it all seasoned. Now if I wanted to, now I could go ahead and cook, but it's a little bit early for me to cook dinner, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn these off. Really simple, easy to do. Love my Blackstone griddle. As you can imagine, I love to learn new recipes, new ways to cook and stuff. So I found Tobin, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, on YouTube. And Dave will put a link down in the descriptions to his YouTube video, and you will find him. And he is amazing at the knowledge this man has on his Blackstone griddle.
And he's fun.
He is fun, and he makes cooking fun. So I encourage you to go out there and check him out. Learn from him. He cooks recipes, and his saying when he closes out is praise the Lord and pass whatever he's cooking. So we're going to end our video with keep looking up. Come back and check us out again and see what's going to be cooking on the Blackstone griddle. And until then, we'll see you next time.